Hey guys, I was rereading one of the things that I just put out, and when I read the bottom, it looks like there's a little bit of a ray of hope. It says effective February 10th, fully vaccinated nationals of non-visa required countries, in other words, the U.S., okay, shall be allowed to enter the Philippines subject to several conditions. Now, those conditions aren't out yet. I'm sure we'll probably be hearing maybe today, tomorrow, or over the next few days. I'm sure it's not going to be a full thing where you can come in here for the full 36 months, but it's a start towards that. So I don't want to jump to conclusions here and say, yeah, we're going to open up fully or whatever. I don't know what they're going to do, but I sincerely do not believe that they're going to open up to everybody and tell people you can come here as a tourist and stay here for 24 to 36 months yet. Do I think that's going to happen probably soon? I think this is a ray of hope. I just want to put that out there, guys. Just, let you guys know that there is something going on out there. And when you read that again, I'll read it one more time just to make sure you guys fully understand this. And this has to do with the fully vaccinated passengers and all that stuff and the negative PCR test, the thing that I just put out a little while ago. But it says effective February 10th, fully vaccinated nationals of non-visa required countries shall be allowed to enter the Philippines subject to several conditions. Now, when I talk to you guys, I always tell you the truth, okay? And when they put something on there about several conditions, they mean several conditions, trust me, okay? It's just the way the Philippines works. Don't get your hopes up about being able to jump on a plane and you're over here and you're going to overstay your tourist visa, because it could be a short-term visa, it could be a 6-month thing, it could be a 3-month thing. We don't know yet, okay? Granted, if you're vaccinated, you're not going to have to need to be quarantined anymore. That's all going away, okay? So I think at some point they're probably going to see what happens, and they might do like short-term visitors for a while, see how that goes, so we don't get bombarded with everybody coming in here, because there's a lot of people waiting to come back in here. I want people to be patient, and I don't want people to lose their hope too, okay? But I do think there's a huge ray of hope here for getting in fairly soon, okay? But, like I said, we're talking about this thing that I just put out a little while ago about the quarantines and stuff going away. And when I read that, people were saying, Steve, we're going to be able to get in. Well, I'm going to, start buying my plane ticket. And, no, because that's not what it's about. Wait, be patient. I know you guys want to see your girlfriends. I waited 4 years to see my girlfriend, okay? 4 years. Some of you guys have been talking to your girlfriend for 6 months and you can't wait to get in here. And some of you guys have been talking for 2 years or whatever. I waited 4 years to get over here to see my girlfriend. So I'm sure you guys can wait a little bit longer, okay? You just need to be patient. But what I'm trying to say here is this, okay? This is probably one of the best things that we've seen towards an opening for tourism so far, okay? Because I think it sounds more thought out, what they're saying, subject to several conditions, okay? I think that's going to be that you're going to have a short-term stay, whatever it may be here, and then you have to go home. You're not going to be able to stay. You're not going to be able to go to BI and stay or whatever. Maybe they will have that. Maybe they'll change that after a month or two, after they see things are working out. There's no COVID going around. People are vaccinated, or the COVID isn't what it was before. Maybe they'll say, okay, we want to open up to these people. We can use the money. We'd love to have these people back again. We'd love to have the expats coming in here and staying here again. We need to start doing things. Let's do it. Let's cut loose. They're not gonna just open the doors and let the doors fly open and let everybody come in here. Not gonna happen. So don't even think that that's gonna happen. It's not gonna happen that way. Because the Philippines is a country that's very scared about what's gonna happen. They don't wanna look bad. They want to make sure that they're safe. One thing I can say about the Philippines is they've been pretty safe about things here, and they've had a really good grasp on it, probably more so than other countries, in a lot of different ways. Some people might argue with me on that, and some people might say, well, you look at the way you have to live. You have to live, under a communist state or whatever. It's not a communist state. Come on, I mean, that's like overblowing the situation here. It really, really is. I have the freedoms that everybody else has here, and I probably have more freedoms here somewhat than in the U.S. to a certain extent. I like living here. I don't get into government politics here. I stay away from that. I try to stay away from that here. I just pay attention to what's going on with what they come out and talk about with the COVID or the quarantines or whatever, and that's it. But in all reality, I think we're almost to an opening pretty soon. I think this is a huge ray of hope for tourism. So would I say start getting your stuff ready? No, I'd say get a little bit prepared. Get ready for something to happen. I think it is going to happen if the opening goes well this time. I think last time, remember I told you, I says any opening is going to be a mess. And that's not going to be any different with this probably too. But I think this one here was a little bit more well planned, because it looks like they're holding back a little bit and they're not jumping out there and throwing it out there saying, all right, we're opening on this day or whatever. And boom, like they do it too fast. And then right now we don't have any like real variants or anything breaking out anywhere around here. So that's a good thing. Like last time we were just starting to get into that Omicron thing, and I was saying, they're not going to open. There's no way in heck they're going to open up, because they would let that stuff come in here. And it did get in here anyway, and it wiped through here really quick, and everybody got it, and it's gone now. It was just a big nothing burger. So like this here, I think it's a little bit more planned out. Let's see what they come out with over the next several days. I'll report on it if I hear anything. Send me anything that you guys see or whatever. I'll check it out. At my email, steven5975@yahoo.com. If you guys see anything that I don't see, maybe, I'll check it out. But I have to verify it before I put it out. I will not just throw stuff out there. But this here is from Inquirer.net. It's a good news source. I've used them before for things. And again, I'll read that thing just before we go here. Effective February 10th, fully vaccinated nationals of non-visa required countries, that is the U.S., okay, shall be allowed to enter the Philippines subject to several conditions. Okay? That doesn't mean go out and buy a plane ticket, guys. Okay? They're probably going to change the way, how long you can stay here for a while because of the COVID, and then eventually they'll open it up fully so you can come in here and you can stay like the usual amount that you can stay here. So remember, keep your eyes on the ball. Be reading the news, following things. We're getting close. This is a huge ray of hope, and I honestly believe that the sun is going to shine really, really quick, and we're going to open up. So just be aware, guys. Pay attention, because the next 3 months is going to be key and pivotal, I think. I think we're going to start seeing things happen. But I don't want people to get their hopes up. This doesn't really mean anything until they say, boom, okay, guys, this is what the plan is for February 10th. Don't think that means we're going to open, because it could change tomorrow. Okay? A lot of you guys automatically think when they put news out like this, it's going to happen. Remember what happened before for back in December. They closed. They didn't open up. And that can mean the same thing this time. So I don't want anybody to get their hopes up. A lot of people are going to be out there and be, Mr. Positive. I know the way these things go during things like this, and sometimes they don't work out the way they do. But I think we're close. I think we're really, really close. I think we're almost there. I think it's going to happen soon. I think within 3 months, max, maybe 4 months, we will see somewhat of a full opening here, okay? But I do think we're going to have some sort of thing where it's going to be limited people coming in here, or a limited stay of some sort. Some people have said 21 days or whatever. I'm not so sure of that. We'll see in the next couple of days what it brings. But anyway, guys, God bless. Take care.